Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Rise and Fall continues with our Egyptian playthrough right here. We're in the Dark Age, we're trucking along with tourism. The name of the game right now is maintaining our alliances and just, I guess, trying to make sure this conflict doesn't get us while simultaneously expanding our ability to generate tourism. So anything we can get going on. Mostly that's going to be using workers and stuff, I think, to do things here. But, you know, we do need to just make sure we're not getting into trouble with our neighbors, especially Spain, because we are at a disadvantage to loyalty right now, and we don't want that turning around, causing us problems as we're trying to wrap this thing up. Ooh, what did you get before? I think you must have picked up an Egyptian one, so let's see. Let's grab a barbarian. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. You were from Akhenaten? Let's take a look at what you grabbed already. Where is that? I probably passed it up. Akhenaten? Am I blind? Oh, here it is. So Cleopatra and barbarians. Okay, so yeah, we want to get something other than that with our final move. So we probably should go north and hope for like Japanese or something like up here. We gotta try to just maximize all our benefits here. So we did get a second park last time, right? Yeah, right there. So that's decent. We're happy with that. Oh yeah, we're about to use our dude here to get some research.
Economics is a subject that does not...
Economics? Alright, where do we want to go now in the tech tree? Production bonus. Bonus from fishing. Pastures. I mean, getting something just to make sure our defense is fine, so maybe just going towards satellites would be okay. But, let's see. Quarries. Extra food from this. Let's go for replaceable parts. Just to get access to better units. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our shipyard and our aquatic center for this place. We have 4 envoys available to us. We could take Preslov. I mean, we do need all the loyalty we can get. Bandar Brunei is one we kind of like as well. But I'll take this for now. City losing loyalty. That was old news. Okay. Just gotta make... Let's clear these things up so that we can keep track. The last thing we want to do here is lose track of what's happening with loyalty in a place. That would be bad news for us. No doubt about it. We'll continue our trading. So we wanted to send you like north in some manner. Maybe we should go check out what this is. This shipwreck. Shipwreck will also get us Japan, really? Oftentimes formal wars came with a friend, so I was kind of surprised it was just him. Russia, we're friends. We're actually allies, but give me a second here. I think you know this, that we've always been allies, buddy. Of an economic variety. I'll just take 200 from you, that's fine. Peter, thank you. Always a pleasure doing business, my dude. I know I could have gotten a little more money out of you, but you know what? We're not greedy. We're just trying to get our fair lot in life here. Hello, samurai friends. Tokyo. Do you really think this is like what you might call a good idea? Because I'm thinking probably it's not the greatest idea for you to do this. But what do I know? I don't... who knows? I guess we can grab robotics for bonus production. Ulysses. Oh yeah, so one of you pointed out that we probably could have got our great engineer a turn early and then used it to finish a wonder to avoid this dark age. I didn't go back and look, but that sounded accurate based on my memory. And probably, you know, had I not been as tired as I was, maybe I would have thought of it. But I appreciate the comment, because I should have looked at something like that a little earlier and figured it out. If you go back and watch that. Probably it's true. I believe it at least. It sounds accurate. Mistakes were made. I don't always make the perfect play here. I'm just always trying to do a little bit better in various parts of the game. Let's get a bunch of builders. What are you? You can go up there, you can go over here. So let's transfer you down here. You'll place that. Everything will be wonderful. Alright, so we want to trade with Spain. Get our nice bonuses for alliance trade. Keep them honest, keep them friendly. Thank you for reaching out to me once again, Mvemba. We will give you an alliance if you would if you'd accept.
Distracted from
we would love for such a thing here. And let's see what is happening here. Communications office is what we pick up. Plus 10% culture for each thing, so that would be like plus 150 culture for us, maybe. That's got. Is that better than Grand Opera at this point? It's we don't need colonial taxes anymore, probably. So let's go. Oh yeah, that's. I'm a foolish fool. I obviously can't move that in there. It's not the right type. We would have to drop Arsenal of Democracy here. Which I like the bonuses we're getting there. But, you know what? Culture is what we're going for here. So let's do that. And then obviously we need to get online communities in here. I mean, that's a guarantee right there. I think we take that over colonial taxes. Yeah. Tough choices out here. We're losing some money from that, obviously, but, you know, we're getting what's important, which is our victory condition being met. Alright, so you should get your shopping mall. It's all coming along here. Everything will be just great. Just great. Alright, let's get Amani out here with Prestige. I don't think Amani's near anybody right now. She's probably still down here. Yeah. I mean, it does help this city out a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's fine. Get you turned into a field cannon, my dude. Are you ready for this? This war we're having?
Every life is many days.
Ulysses! Yeah, we got our air score there. So now we're going heroic, and we will take a relic from Peter. It's industrial, so it doesn't help us with our theming in any manner here, as far as I know. I think we might have a... I don't think we have an industrial in one of them. I don't think we have anything from Peter, but... we'd also have to wait 10 turns to move anything in there, so it's kind of a moot point at this juncture. Alright, so we have a new artist. That's nice. I like that. Let's get either a harbor or a commercial hub. I'll get a harbor. And I guess lighthouse, shipyard, go for it. Japan, it's been a while since we were fighting you. We thought we were buddies again. Turns out that's not the case, but we're always welcome. We always welcome peace with you. We still harbor no ill will. None at all. So we have landscapes. I don't think we have any art museums with landscapes right now, right? I think that's a new thing for us. So I think we put that in the Hermitage. ×2. Dude, I love that piece of art. It's a very nice one. It's one of my favorite.
One by one, they were all becoming shades. Better
The
passable.
Dubliners. There's just there, you know, you're just gonna send a settler across here. That's what's hot on the streets. I mean, I can purchase a something. I could get an infantry over here. That's right, you running away. What are you even thinking right now? What was your plan? I know you have a lot of troops, but you have to have a plan with those troops. Otherwise, it's a whole lot of noise for nothing. And then you make peace with us like Harl just did, because he finally learned better. He finally learned himself a little lesson. Alright, we're going for these things. They're good things to have. Boom! I'm going to go over here. Loyalty is fine, so let's go grab this. Fix our art museum. They're just greatly unprepared for what's happening out here. They thought they were ready, but you know, they have no idea. So we need to trade with you guys too, I think. I think we've got a decent selection of trade routes to other civilizations, so we should be getting, you know, decent tourism output from that. Boom, 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 boom.
I'll be back. A good plan violently executed right now.
Rapid deployment. That doesn't get us anything new that we need. We're only interested in things that get us more culture and tourism. And as far as techs go, we're mainly interested in picking up like new resources and upgrades to tiles. So I'm gonna queue those up. I guess you can get a commercial hub going. Wait, how do I build this? Entertainment must have a stadium. Amundsen Scott! Ah, we know how to build you, but we will never accomplish such a feat. It's basically impossible. Alright, so we could build it... potentially. We can work towards getting all the requirements for that. Let's see here. You grabbed you some coal. Some beautiful clean coal. We'll just work on getting rid of these fools. Oh. Loyalty. It's a hard life. What if I just put a city down here and it'd be pretty terrible? I think I just answered my own question. Let's go put a city right... I don't know, I'll put one down here, sure. In the tundra, where the Canadians live. Where the Canadians roam. So we have 3 alliances. Can we get an... I forgot, we need to try to get an alliance with our boy Mbemba. I got distracted by something. So let's go ahead and do that. Alliance of a religious variety. Is fine. Sure, we'll give you some money for this. We just want to be allies is all. Doesn't really matter. A musician. Very interesting. We've always been interested in museums of an archaeological variety. Shopping mall. Our tourism is up to 1,424, which seems respectable, but what do I know? Alright, we're gonna drop a sphinx here, I think. Chopin! You go put this into Bolshoi. Nocturne in E flat major. Let's say goodbye to your catapult. Hope you weren't too interested in keeping that because it's gone now. And that's what you get when you mess with me. But we're not interested in retaliating. We're fine with your little Mountain Tokyo over here. Dude, this is a very defensible location if you weren't completely open on the left side by one of the biggest and baddest boys in the map. Cleopatra's okay with being called a boy. I apologize, I was... Alright. Philip, we won't spy against you, my friend. I'm gonna spy against him. Appeal. Appeal to any tiles we own. So... where would we put this? I mean, we could maybe get something else going over here. So let's send it into this city, because it'll improve the existing one. And, you know, potentially we'll get more out of it long haul. That's what they call me. They call me long haul. I don't know why. I asked them to stop. He evaded capture. So yeah, we've got this city here with lots of space. We could buy some more tiles for it so that the improvements apply to more things. So let's go ahead and just snatch up all of the land we can buy here. And then I guess we can just take all the tiles we want here from Grenada, probably. These don't seem like they should belong to anyone but you anyway, so we'll take those ones. And then we would need this if we wanted to put a park there. And then we would need these. So let's, yeah, we'll take a look. How much for our next naturalist? We're almost there. 2 turns away. So let's go ahead over here and drop more forests down. We like the sound of that. Excuse me, I called him Chopin. His name is Chopin. Alright, so we were going to drop you over here. This is going to help us out a decent amount. And we are about to get the Eiffel Tower as well, so this city's just gonna be slamming. Sure. We'll give you some coal. Whatever it takes to keep everyone happy and healthy in this world. That's what we're all about right now. Wham, bam, great person activated, ma'am. Hello, Japan. We're not really needing to mess with you. We will if we have to. But, you know, in general, we're kind of happy to just let you be.
The worth of a
I accidentally clicked through the victory screen because I didn't realize it was happening. Let's replay the movie. Hold on, there we go.
The worth of a culture is not measured by its accomplishments, but in how those accomplishments last.
Beautiful.
And how they are remembered.
Remember that scene from Indiana Jones?
The beauty that you have inspired our people to create.
This is our secret little tree here. Happy little tree.
Will ensure that our culture stands for all time.
We need a great artist of Bob Ross. And anyone who doesn't think he's a great artist is wrong. And every painting that he puts is just called a happy little tree. That's what we need. So Egypt has done it. I knew it was coming up. I didn't realize it was coming up so soon. Interesting. I was caught off guard by that one, if you couldn't tell. Our rating is that of Charles de Gaulle. Speaking of this, I was thinking, maybe you guys can chime in. So this has got a lot of leaders in here. Specifically, I was thinking of, like, what civilization isn't present in the game. Maybe it's been present in previous ones, or it hasn't been represented at all, that you guys would like to see either in Civ 6 or in, you know, whatever, Civ 7 or something. Just in a future Civ release, what civilization would you like to see? It doesn't have to be one that wasn't represented. Personally, I was thinking of things like, I was interested in maybe if they made like Olmec, the Olmec as a Civ. That could be interesting. There's some ones from like Civ 5 that I was interested in seeing as well, but let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I think there's a lot of room obviously for civilizations and leaders, so let me know what you think. It'd be interesting to see what everybody's opinion is here. No one wants to play as Dan Quayle, I know this. How are we doing over here? Look at, oh, our culture just skyrockets over here. Amazing. Era score, we had good era score, but we dark aged it in here, so what does that say about era score per turn? I'm not sure if it says anything, but it seems kind of weird that we can be at the top of the chart for era score per turn, like the entire game, and yet be in a dark age at the end. Seems a little odd. Faith per turn. Peter. It's an interesting looking thing there. You had a little crash over here. What happened here? Gold balance. Dude. Lautaro, what were you doing? That was quite the balance you had. Science per turn. So Mvemba was always at the top, and then he'd have like spikes where he went real high. But it didn't really pay off for him. I wonder what he was doing. I know he was kind of like off on the east side. Spain was nearby, so maybe he had problems there. I don't know. It seemed like he should have been able to do a little more than he did, but there's also a lot of rough terrain over there, mountains and whatnot, so maybe that threw him off. I don't know. But he was performing well in science. Score per turn. You know, we kind of just took the top over here. We were at the bottom down back here. I mean, it's always a slow start as a human player versus deity AI, but that was a decent growth there. Obviously, it goes much higher when you're conquering and stuff like that, but as a cultural thing, I think we had respectable score. Total buildings, without taking a bunch of new territory, I think that's also decent. Cities captured. We only took, we took 4 cities. We took a little bit of Japan, and we appreciated it. It helped us out a lot. We wouldn't have been anywhere near as good if we had not done that. Total cities founded. We founded 13 cities. Not bad. That's actually probably one of my higher number of cities founded in these things. I probably sit more like in the 8 range at the end of games, I would imagine. Total cities lost. We lost... When did we lose a city? I'm trying to think back. When did we lose a city? Oh, we lost it to loyalty when we were fighting Japan, right? Yeah, we lost that one city early on. It'd be cool if they told you, like, you know, it'd be interesting if you could click on this for these things and get points of information about it. Because this is one where they could tell you, you lost this city. But right now, the chart is just kind of, you have to remember. Total districts constructed. We gained a big boost here. We were doing a lot of construction. I'm proud of what we accomplished here. Cleopatra owned this game. Tried to have as good of alliances as possible, but the AIs were not being super helpful for a while. Total governor titles, we ended up at the same level as Lautaro. That's total governor numbers is usually, or titles is usually basically an indication of your overall culture, I think. Total governors, I guess no one got all the governors. Total great people earned. Who is this? Mvemba. Yeah, he had a pretty steady amount of them here. He had a good trajectory, but we started off a little slow and then just shot off up here. I don't know what's better. Is it better to have a steady growth like this, or is it better to have like a more parabolic thing here? Probably, I mean, in this case, it's definitely better to have like a trending course like he had, because he just had way more great people for a lot longer. We only caught him at the end, but for another person, like if it was a slower line and then you crossed across at some point, probably it's better to have them front loaded, I would imagine. That's kind of the theory behind chopping and everything, right? It's always more beneficial to get everything up front than to wait longer. You might get more production overall if you just left the thing up, but you get it all front loaded when you chop, and you can get stuff and accomplish things a lot faster. Lautaro is doing a lot of fighting, along with is this Hojo? He fought a lot and then stopped. Is this where we just crushed him and then went to peace? I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember when. Look, we could look at when we were gaining total cities captured. So we captured them earlier than that, so okay. Total religions founded, always a dumb graph. I don't know why I keep clicking on it. Total units killed. Lautaro, he was doing a lot of work. Who was he messing with the entire time? I'm not... Yeah. Who were you fighting this entire time? Russia? I guess you were fighting Russia the entire game. I wasn't really paying attention to what you guys were doing. Yeah, here we go. Russia's just losing troops constantly. Total war declarations received. Harald. People were against you for some reason. Where were we? Cleo. Kind of middling. That feels about right. Anyway, that was a good one. I think we accomplished a good amount here. Can we go to the end of this timeline? I forget how this goes. What turn was this? Turn 244 is when we won, or so. That's the last kind of marker on here. That's decent. I think that's respectable. Cleo? Wait, what's happening? Why does it sound like the game is continuing to go in the background? That seems like a bug. Oh. Firaxis, you guys are great. I love you all in the games you make, but it's just kind of funny that this is happening here. Okay, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Let me know what you think about civilizations you'd like to see. Also, let me know about challenges and whatnot. You guys have been doing great with that. I'd like to get something started relatively soon. You've given me a decent amount of ideas already, but, you know, the next thing's not set in stone yet, so let me know. You could have an impact on what the next game is, and I definitely appreciate all your input. Anyway, guys, like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.